Namaskar, my name is Gaurish Borkar and you are watching Vizro. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting subject and a topic, and that's about how the Indian festivals, the days of the Indian festivals were selected or chosen. And specifically, what's so special about Ghata Sthapana? What's so special about Navaratri? How did they decide that Navaratri shall be on these 9 days? And so on and so forth. To understand this, we need to understand a little bit about the nakshatras or the constellations. And once we understand that, we will also be able to correlate the festivals. We'll also be able to correlate uh, the time of the festival and understand why it is on a specific date or a specific period. Okay, so let's start. All of us or most of us know about Panchak Nakshatras. When we say Panchak Nakshatras, people who know about it gets a little bit scared because if a Panchak Nakshatra, a death happens on a Panchak Nakshatra, then that's considered as not so auspicious. So a Shanti needs to be performed to make sure that the effect of the Panchaka Nakshatra is eliminated. This particular Panchaka Nakshatra is called Dhanishta Panchak and it starts from the last two padas of Dhanishta. So Dhanishta, Shatataraka, Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada and Revati. Because it is a group of 5 nakshatras, it is called Panchak. Okay. It's a group of 5 nakshatras. That's why it is called Panchak. And because this particular Panchak starts from Dhanishta, it is called Dhanishta Panchak. In villages, they also follow Dhanishta Navak. When the sun is in Krutika, during that time, if the moon, when the moon actually transits from Dhanishta to next 9 constellations, they make sure that the work related to house is not done because it is believed that it's not auspicious. However, like Dhanishta Panchak, we also have something called as Hasta Panchak. Hasta Panchak is a group of constellations that start from Hasta. So, Hasta, Chitra, Swati, Vishakha, and Anuradha, these 5 constellations are called Hasta Panchak. And this Hasta Panchak is considered very auspicious. Either the sun transits through these 5 constellations or the moon transits through these 5 constellations. This period is considered to be very beneficial for almost anything that we want to do. Okay, good things, I mean, anything means not inauspicious things, but this period is very good for auspicious things, and this is called Hasta Panchak. So we learned about 2 Panchaks. One is the Dhanishta Panchak, which is actually referred for the death of a person, and Hasta Panchak, which is actually considered to be auspicious for anything. All the constellations in that we have deities assigned. For example, the Hasta Nakshatra's deity is Savitru. The Chitra Nakshatra's deity is Twashtru. Swati Nakshatra's deity is Vayu. Vishakha Nakshatra's deity is Shakragni. And Anuradha Nakshatra's deity is Mitra. Now in Hasta Panchak, these 5 deities are there, and out of these 5, 3 are Adityas. Savitru is Aditya, Twashtru is Aditya, and Mitra is Aditya. So we have 3 Adityas. And Vayu, Swati Nakshatra's deity. Then we have Shakragni. The sun actually enters into Hasta Nakshatra every year around 27th of September. A day here or there, but around 27th of September. So sun enters into this particular period. And this period, especially from Swati onwards, that is when the sun enters into Swati, and after that, is a period of return of monsoon as far as our region is concerned. During this period, the monsoon returns, and that's why there are certain deities which are assigned, which actually explain the return of the monsoon. If you want to know about all the nakshatras, all the deities of all the nakshatras, why they are so important, the stories about them, how can we take advantage of these deities, and so on and so forth, you may refer to my book, you may go through my book, Untold Nakshatra Jyotish. Even though there is Jyotish in the title of this particular book, this book can be read by anyone, every person who has some background of astrology or someone who doesn't have any background of astrology. This would be useful to everyone, all of you. So, if you are interested in the Vedic deities, their stories, the nakshatra trees, the impact of that on the in embryology, medically, Ayurvedic applications of the nakshatra trees, as far as the muhurtas are concerned, activities to be done, samskaras to be done, the knowledge of the importance of the deity, the meaning of the name of the nakshatra and how it is associated. So many things. How can we quickly and easily match the horoscopes of people? What is the impact of buying new item on that particular nakshatra? What is the impact of performing a shraddha on a particular nakshatra? So many things are mentioned and explained in this particular book, Untold Nakshatra Jyotish. And if you are interested in any such topic, Jyotish as a subject, then you may certainly go for this particular book. Coming back to today's topic, we want to discuss about uh, why Navaratri is on a specific date. So, around 27th of September, the sun transits into the Hasta Nakshatra. So, the Hasta Panchak starts. So, for sun, the Hasta Panchak starts. And on the Ghata Sthapana day, the moon also enters into Hasta Nakshatra. So, the sun and the moon, two largest planets that have huge impact on all of us, that have huge impact on Earth, both of them actually entered into Hasta Panchak. So, sun would be here in Hasta Nakshatra for next 13 days, and Navaratri is for 9 days. And the moon would be there in Hasta Panchak for next 5 days. So, the first 5 days of Navaratri are the days where Hasta Panchak occurs, and those are most auspicious days. You may perform, you may plan something, you may initiate something new. You may worship Goddess Saraswati or Goddess Lakshmi during this period. If you want to buy anything new, you may buy so. If you want to have a sankalpa to do something, if you want to plan something, then you may start the planning. Anything auspicious that you want to do about yourself, about your family, about your friends, about anything in the surroundings, if you want to start a new practice, anything good that you want to do, this particular period is very, very auspicious and you may take advantage of this particular period. The Hasta Panchak of Sun and these 5 days is actually the Hasta Panchak of the moon. Additionally, these 5 days are very, very effective in the worship of Goddess Saraswati and goddess Lakshmi. So Mahasaraswati and Mahalakshmi, this particular period, the 5 days are very very useful for Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati's worship. So if you want to start learning a new topic, if you want to see if you can find a new source of earning, if you want to perform a puja of Mahalakshmi, puja of Mahasaraswati, then this particular period is extremely effective. So you may go for that. Okay. Now you would wonder, there are so many festivals after this particular festival. For example, after Navaratri, we have Dashera, Diwali, and so on and so forth. Then how did they decide the period of those festivals and what is so important during those festivals? So we will learn about that in coming videos. For today, we decided to discuss about Navaratri, and this is the importance of Navaratri. I hope you would have already realized that and planned how you wish to uh, perform the pujas for these 5 days. The Pitrupaksha is still on, and I created a video on Pitrupaksha as well. What is the practice? The easy way to fulfill the needs of our Pitras. I created a video. So in case you haven't conducted the rituals or you didn't get time, then how can you do it in a simplest possible way? I explained that. Do watch that video as well. For now, namaskar. See you soon. Bye.